The program still work out, they go the program Good Morning from Benin, they reach it from independent television. 2023 don't reach, and the politics drum don't the beat different dance steps then. I be say they follow am. After 2023 they reach, you can't see and say different political parties they come. People they talk and now say, it be no, it has to be this way, it has to be this way. What did they say? North don't rule. Yeah, the good make South still rule. South don't rule. The good make it be say this part still there. And the rest. The two major political parties, now so it be that the ruling political party, they will come zone their own, they give them to South. So we call the South. In the next presidential aspirant from the APC, it will come from South. Other one, they work out, they go, the PDP will be the main opposition party, they do their own too. The corporate can now say, I go be, say, the trial open, or they talk and say, yes, say, make the do and the way it's supposed to be. Anyone when we say it come, make it come, and the rest. But of all of those ones, agitation still they say it's supposed to be from the South. Sometimes they talk say yes, say it will be like that. So if that matter now I want to look, I will come narrow and come our state and those states here, especially at 2023, they reach where the thing's supposed to go. Why go remember for where it is? Why go any other place? This is a matter when we say we will look. We get two people there where we know see their head sharp for matter when we say concern politics for those states for Nigeria. But they come talk to us. We get our friend and brother in our place where we say, even this Bible one I also when everybody call pen professional, don't go inside the way, don't take inside. No 2, 3, and even 4 things about politics. Today with us here, our brother and friend, Osaze Jesuobo. Welcome to our program.
Osaze Jesuobo, not Ege. It's my late senior cousin that is Ege Jesuobo.
Okay.
Osaze Jesuobo.
Okay, Osaze Jesuobo. Welcome to our program.
My people, now well done, no. Good morning.
Okay. I will get our friend and brother here to Tosam Musa Ailodion. Also, I call him well.
Yes, my name is that.
Okay. Your late cousin, you know they are.
No. My complete name is that.
Look, we will start like this, Mr. Jesuobo. Rotational matter. We will look out for up. They will look at come bring and come down. How you look at for 2023 when it comes to?
Well, for me, right from time, I not be apostle of rotation.
Okay.
My own belief is say, make the best rule us.
Okay.
Because many of the problems when we get now about issue of rotation, quota system, and all these things. Because when you leave them open, the best will come out from all the people when they
fight for one position.
But you see, why they introduce rotation? They say they don't want a situation where all the people when go just the rule go they come from one side. Be like admission for unity schools. My pikin go get 300 and something. Somebody from another...
As cut-off mark?
Yes, as cut-off mark for JAM.
Okay.
Then somebody from another place go get 80 something. Then go say because he come from one part of the country, then go take and leave my pikin. That one not fair. And at the end of the day, by the time they enter the university or they enter the unity school, then the same exam now they go do. Why not go reduce, not go say because you come from
that's one side. Now
so,
2 questions you go answer.
So you
when you come from 5, the other side you answer 5 questions.
So at the end you will see many of those when you not even they qualified to go to unity school or to go to universities, then they there because the quotation now the same thing now also affect the federal character for employment. So for politics, I believe say yes, they are fear be say if they just make an open one session either by population or by religion go begin the rule now they put zoning. Zoning good, but if only every zone go bring out their best, yes, I pay for them so that you go be say from one, but wetin me I don't like be say, you say south, you say north, you say south. Zoning, let them make zoning, let them specify that zone by zone. So that even
and then we get this
yes, yes, so that the six zones it will go round. When we say you will say north, then only north central go your continue to produce the president before they get the population. Or you say south, only southwest will continue to produce the president because they get the population. So if they say zone, it's good. Make them also micro-zonal.
Okay.
Say, okay, make it be this side. 1999.
Okay, no problem. You know what to do there because we allow you to make you just talk all of the work out the go like maybe we'll not go make more for what BC will do. Just I hear what BC talk about this zoning or rotation or anyhow what BC they call it. That one BC say make you move from one place and the rest. Now the same boat now you deal with them.
My brother, as of today, I want to thank my leader here because when they end down, they can't talk and they say.
You talk at the way you like it.
Right now.
Yes. Talk away.
Because as today, the North don't do their 8 years. No, at the apostle of zoning.
Okay.
Now, the South, we not escort them call life. The things supposed to go around. We have big people with characters. When you go through that position, we will get them well. Our son just commoded just now, do only for how many years? They commoded, you see, I say when you do the country balance. That's to tell you, say, even in the South, we get better people in the field to aware. Not every time you think they do not. If you do not again now, it will be another 16 years. Our president will do 8 years ago, so I'm not too. So now, me, I don't among the people, I don't talk before for one paper, say, it is time for the South to produce the next president of this country. Okay. Because, my brother, if you not zone this thing, if you not zone these positions, other places will be shortchanged. Before you know, the authorities now their rights to the producer.
But we don't get any, that kind of zone is not there for our constitution.
It's not our constitution. But it is not, but it is special, it is not let me tell you. It don't help us from this state before.
Okay.
When they say, Edo North don't do 8 years, Edo South they do, Edo Central will do. It don't help us because we get unity among us. We get united. Now they will say, okay, make Edo South do. After I finish, it will go central. When it finish, it will come go north. It will come back again. Why? So that we feel live together. If you say one Nigeria, but we're not the one, we're not the one like that too. We do one, accepted. But make these provisions go around.
If you listen to waiting Mr. Joshua Obo talk just now, he say if you get something plenty, it go make everybody try. Look, make they test your popularity. You know, I've been able to try to talk, but it's just popularity. Whether you're popular enough than to say yes, all of it, because now one country, only Nigeria would they see that they say yes, state of birth, state of origin, area of this. If you go America, if I don't make mistake, and some other country, all they ask you all those who say state of birth, you be Nigeria, you be European, or you be Spanish, or they are US citizen, you be US citizen. All they ask say where they for boy or where they for no born you.
My brother Sado, we don't support these northern candidates. It is time for them to support southern candidates.
Okay, no problem. Make we narrow and come those states now. 2023 don't reach ground. And the next election will be say day for Edo State. What do they call them? Governorship no day. The one will be say day that big. The one will be say yes, concern National Assembly and even the houses of assembly. When be say yes, INEC will conduct, and maybe the local government election. When we say the state government go or the state independent electoral commission will conduct. So in this same thing, when we say you talk about zoning and no zoning, you still there yes, make we continue to the zone, and where you say we go zone until now, because you say we try open. Now that same open, now you go say we try open when we say come to the 2023 election for Edo State.
Okay. The zoning, when would you actually talk of? Like for Edo State, governorship not there.
No.
So we know the talk of zoning of
Edo North, Edo Central, Edo South now.
The elections when we get now, be National Assembly and House of Assembly. House of Assembly. Many of the local governments now one constituency. Apart from Akoko Edo, Esan Northeast,
Ovia.
Oredo, and Ovia Northeast. When you get 2-2, the other ones now 1-1. So those ones when you get 1-1, you not feel the talk of zoning because it's the same one from local government. And then those ones when you get 2, no zoning too. Now only when you come to the position of principal officers or presiding officers, speaker and deputy and then majority leader and all those things that you feel the talk of zoning. So as for where the person go come from this time around, you not feel talk of zoning.
Okay, make it narrow and come to
the House of Reps
or the Senate.
House of Reps, many of them get only one constituency too.
Okay.
Except probably Oredo na 1.
Yeah.
Many of them.
Akoko Edo na 1.
Akoko Edo na 1. But many other ones get 2 local governments when they join together to form federal constituency. So in that one, you feel the talk of zoning.
Okay.
Because if they don't do, and Ocean will feel say na their time. Yes, you feel they say na their time. But unless there is actually an agreement, unless agreement day between the 2 local governments say when you don't do, na my turn, na I go reach, go be. Zoning for that kind of case.
So in a place like Senate now, when they say is they more than
in a place like Senate, just like House of Reps. Or if agreement not they say after this local government, now this local government, I go present a senator. After that zoning not go work. Because for zoning to work, the only zoning that is in the Constitution mainly is it applies more to the presidency.
Is it for constitution at all? No, to the party constitution.
No, to the constitution of PDP. If they interpret them more for governorship and presidential. But even for that interpretation, we know say some states dey when they say even with PDP governors, one particular zone has always produced the governors, like in Benue. We know say now only one zone, now don't they produce all the governors right from.
Is it because say that the two now they know how to govern pass? I've been
like because now them get the population.
Well, okay.
Now them get the population. But for me, I believe say for something like National Assembly, it should be thrown open. All those who want
to run for it.
Contest. Like in Edo State now, it has always been open. Every local, people from every local government have always contested. And there's that agreement, not this, after you don't contest, now my turn, it will be after my turn. I'm not aware of that agreement.
Okay, Tosan, you hear what in this talk. I'm not also make you respond to what you talk. But for your own zoning, when it comes to National Assembly, or make we first start for the big one first for Senate, what will be your take?
My brother, for me, I like you too.
We don't agree.
For this topic, we don't agree to it. But don't say in a leader for this party, and they must lead us very well. Now to say another constitution for zoning, to zone the senatorial seat or anything, but for fairness and equity, let I give you a example. We get 4 federal constituencies for Edo South.
Okay.
These 4 federal constituencies for Edo South as of today, to work there and Orion, distinguished Senator Roland, where my father was a senator from that federal constituency.
Okay.
My madam, my former boss, distinguished Senator Daisy Danjuma from that place.
One day.
We went there to. Then we come out there, let's go Ovia. Distinguished Senator Ege Uzamere, the Ovia Federal Constituency, Adele. And if we come up from there now, that's 2 now for those out to come Oredo. And Oredo is the most lucky local government. Why I feel so? Oredo get just 12 wards, and they get permanent seat for National Assembly. You know, they rotate like Bobaka and Igbo. The same so. Now, when we come Oredo, as of today, distinguished Senator Ege Uzamere, 34 years for Oredo, if I go of here.
Now already money be.
Yes, you do first 4 years.
I would say now already money.
Before you can go a village, later on. I will tell my brother. After that one, that's 4 years.
So you talk about the person now, but you talk about the place now.
No, I'm talking about the place.
Because you don't talk about the person now. Because I'm person first
talk so. Now, not somewhere for come. The federal constituency when for come. Okay. Now they tell you so. Now, if you come up for, and they call their name as they take go the position.
I'll deal with you.
Are you getting it? If you come down again, after you don't do that first 4 years, there's 4 years in the Senate from already. Our leader right now, distinguished Senator Matthew Robide, is doing 8 years there. He's doing 8 years there. That is going to be 12 years. By the time he completes 8 years, going to be 12 years Senate day already. In these 3 constituencies don't do. If Tobacco and they go federal constituency, my brother, find out, go, you get all the systems, go and check every year. If Tobacco and go federal constituency, never do it once. It means they're not get better people when they fit do the work well. Check these 2 local governments. We get sound people with sound mind. When you go fit go Senate, shake the whole place, bring the dividend of democracy back, make good laws for us. If you want to make
is it that the one where they did before they do the good laws of the
No, you can hear me. He's doing well.
Okay.
He has done his best.
Or still doing his best.
We need fresh minds. Don't forget, say 2023 we will get fresh president too. By the grace of God, I will tell you, say we will get president when he won't do well, when he prepared to do well. He needs fresh minds to come join them.
Okay.
So we they say now, Ikobaka Ego federal constituency should be. Even if Ikobaka Ego federal constituency don't bring anybody out, my brother, court demand that the leaders will say this federal constituency don't be chop change.
Okay.
Make we send this thing there.
Okay, I'll come back to you. I want to find out from you now, because it doesn't mean the trial open. And when the trial open, we say, yes, who first go before if you go again? And all of that, not be with me. That if it gets the capacity to feel who the people, mean they come to round and all of that. So I go ask you this question. The person where be say you want to go, you know if you say yes, you don't reach time. When be say you go fit say move, according to him, if they ride on the back of what he talks, say this person, this side of it do, maybe the other side do. You don't believe say yes, it's supposed to be like that.
You see, waiting many people don't understand. Assemblies, whether at the state or
local government or federal.
I mean, whether at the state or federal, to benefit, for any senatorial zone to benefit in National Assembly, it is based on ranking, how old you are in the National Assembly.
Okay.
Edo State since 1999, the only principal officer we have produced has been Senator Rolando Weir. Okay. That was because in 1999, all of them when go, we are all newcomers.
Okay.
We are all newcomers. So there was no one day when it don't go before the other.
Okay.
From that,
so among equal now.
Yes, they were all equal.
So to speak.
So now they come zone out to the different zones, and the one when it comes south, now they give to Roland.
Weir.
After that, every year we send new people.
Or every election year.
Every election year we send new people. And for Senate, now how long you don't stay, now you they take move. Okay. Americans, there are some senators in America that have been there for over 40-something, 50-something years.
And our democracy is part of the long American democracy.
Even here, the Senate president today,
Ahmed
Lawal, how he can become Senate president? Ahmed Lawal has been in the Senate since 1999 in National Assembly.
Okay.
He was first of all 8 years in House of Reps before he come go Senate. He has been there since he has been in National Assembly as a whole since 1999 and in Senate since 2007. Because now as you progress, now so you dey get position. But
no, these positions they won't be so with the talk. So now, when they say you don't, it getting any difference when they say they bring.
Of course. May I use Senate as an example?
Okay.
A senator is entitled to 5 legislative aids. All senators.
Okay.
But the presiding officers, the Senate president, is entitled to 350 legislative aids. You can imagine how many people from his senatorial zone he has the opportunity of employing.
Okay.
The deputy senate president is entitled to 250 legislative aids. That will tell you the number of people he has the opportunity of employing. The leader of the house, has opportunity to employ about 150.
But all this was now personal people now they make. How does that translate into the development of that area? That's what you look at.
I'm also coming.
Okay.
A senator of constituency projects.
Okay.
Every senator, at least in Sasha, because they give every zone allocation. Then within the zone, then we now split time. The senators when they Edo South now, their constituency projects allocation budget. You can go and check website. You will see the budget for 2022. Their budget is 220 million. That is for the senatorial zone.
Okay.
Whether you have only 3 local governments or you have 7, that is the same amount. The Senate president alone has a budget for constituency projects of about 50 billion naira. The deputy Senate president has a budget of about 40 billion. The man that is there now as deputy Senate president,
Ovi
Agege, there's a polytechnic when they put for in village Orogun. That polytechnic alone, the budget when they allocate to her is 25 billion. 25 billion. That allocation now, because in be the deputy Senate president, it is now part of a budgetary allocation for about 5 local government areas in his constituency. For about 5 local government areas for a constituency. The street lights, when they allocate to her, street lights alone is about 1.something billion. Whereas our own senator here, the street light budget, when they give her for the year, is 10.something million. So you can compare the benefits.
Okay.
Baja Biamila, who be the Speaker of the House of Reps, he don't did there since 2003. You need to go to Surulere. Go to Surulere and see the development the man has brought there in the past 2 years.
Okay, no problem. May I call you to sir? You hear what they talk about the profit of being there. Okay. Even the law, he agrees. So yes, you can go to the National Assembly as many times as possible, even for lifetime and the rest. If you see the profit where we say you go there, why would they talk about so? Why would not allow someone to stay there?
I don't want to join plenty issue. Like the way I tell you before. If we say we begin to analyze this thing, just take for example, not go too far. You don't need to be a ranking member than to be a principal officer. From our Edo here, not go too far. Marcus Onodu, na first time out, is the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. Na first time out. Senator Ovioma again, na second time in the House. Na Deputy Senate President. Senator Gosu Akpabio came as the first time and became the minority leader in the House. You don't need to be a first timer. You don't need to be a ranking member. My brother, don't also forget that when new people come, that they won't collaborate with their newcomers, their people, to make one of the principal officers, to make sure they push their people. You don't just need all those plenty, go 50 times, go 10 times. No.
If I'm not mistaken, I see the rules of the house, something like that.
I just tell you two now. People take the house and senior Marcos.
Okay.
Marcos as speaker.
No, we turn and go. I don't have assembly, get your peculiarity.
My brother.
No, wait first now. Just I don't have assembly, get your peculiarity. So look, we use the National Assembly now.
Akpabio, not the minority leader. Not the first time I do minority leader for the house. What do you want to talk? Ovioma, look at it, when he come as second timer. It's a second, yes, it's a second time, it's in the second term in the house as Akobi.
No, Elumelu has been there since the time of Obasanjo.
No, find out, I came once, somebody, hold on, I will come, Baba, I will come. If we follow the, can you man in our first time out?
No, more clear with that Elumelu. How long if you fix it up with them?
Elumelu, if we remember, when they were probing the power sector in 2007,
IPPIS also.
IPPI. Elumelu was the House chairman on power, and that was during just after Obasanjo's time, when Yaradua came. Before that time, Elumelu was the chairman of the House Power, and the accusers say somewhere for Ugeli or so.
Say no, you know, use money where supposed to go.
They say he carry money, he not use.
Okay, let us finish that.
Which means for that of Ovi Agege.
Now get this floor.
Okay.
No, he tried to control. He tried to correct you.
Mutu is in his fifth term. From Elumelu side. They know they're not their minority leader, is a PDP member. Now, what are we saying? If there's only to you and the party finds favor in you, you will go. Whether Rake or not, I just make Ken Naman in our first time senator. Check him, don't go now. What will it be for the house for senator there? Not the president. So we know the talk of ranking. My brother, when new people come, they always want to put their hearts together to get one of them to go as a principal officer. Are you getting it? And when we talk about most of these constituency projects and everything, my brother, Skinny did that also. I don't work with legislators. I work with legislators. Skinny did the house to get projects. I could remember one of the legislators for House of Rep when issues there our river. You know, the first time I MB, but when we push, we get the thing right. It is your ability to move and to follow up your program, you will get what you want. Yes, he's right when he say for Senator, what is he called?
Senator
Ahmed, call one of their name, yes. But me, I tell you now, say, Sarakina, second time he become president. People, the political zone, one don't take for them, they become president. Wait till they won't go, forget for 8 years now, when they won't go take. Wait till they there, when they not do. When it's not this next for they go for Duam.
Okay, you agree. Wait now. You agree, say yes, say the person will be say they there now that is doing well, is doing his best.
Now we are talking. He's doing his best. But we are saying let fresh minds come and do more. My brother, if the worker they go, when never go there.
Now fresh minds, some will call do more. Now be say we remove one president, bring other president, we say some of us they will cry down. Now come back to.
You see, fresh mind when he talk, that is who. That's now why we did here now.
Okay.
Daisy Danjuma replace Owie. He become first timer. Sit down for back. Daisy spent 4 years. Honorable Senator Uzanere replace him. He become first timer. He go for back. After the second tenure, he moved forward.
After the first tenure?
After his first tenure, he moved forward small.
Okay.
Became a ranking senator. Okay. He not do third term for reason best known to him. He not do third term. It was not because of zoning.
No, that thing was protested.
When they talk that, I don't disturb
them. Tell me, say, Jonathan, give them all of them opportunity to run again because of the support they give him. But I'm quoting him now on air. He said, but he refused to go. He refused to go. And he told Senator Urogide that he was going to support him. But many of us are even saying that if to say we know that time, the benefit of say the more when you go,
the more benefit we will get.
The more benefit. Maybe therefore persuade them, make it go. What is waiting be the scenario today? May I tell you? In South now, the two senators when it come from. Okay, first of all, Omo Agege. We all know how Omo Agege take reach there. We know say na the compensation for waiting he do.
Like
for his first tenure.
Okay. Okay.
Waiting in do the maize issue.
Okay.
That risk, na compensation, na it reach there. Saraki becoming the Senate president. You know, say na coup. na one, na it dem want. Na APC want. But the day of the inauguration, they first go hold meeting.
There was a coup, sorry, according to you.
They go hold meeting. Before
they come back, they don't talk about the place.
Before they come back, Saraki group joined with PDP group, and there was a coup. That was why Ekwere Madu emerged as Deputy Senate President.
Okay.
Not that Saraki was actually qualified, because there were older people but he was fast, and there was a coup. So this is what we are talking. In the South right now, let me tell you the position. Let me tell you that the most senior senator in South now, that is manager.
James Manager, okay.
James Manager is going for the governorship of Delta.
Okay.
He has taken forms. The other two senators are APC.
Okay.
In Bayelsa, all the senators in Bayelsa now be first-timer. All the senators in Bayelsa be first-timers. So they will not even be in contention for any presiding office position when it comes. Rivers, the only ranking senator there, I think Sekibo also, is they go for the governorship of Rivers.
So by application now, we know.
By application, so the only state where the ranking senators right now
come from,
might be Edo State, because we not get governorship election.
Okay.
All the ranking senators in the other 5 states, then get governorship
ambition.
All their ranking senators are running for governorship. So all those who will return from those states are newcomers. Okay. But in Edo State, Senator Oride has done 2 years.
2 terms.
2 terms. If he goes back, he will be doing his 3rd term. Senator Odia has done 2 terms. If he goes back, he will be doing his 3rd term. Ale Mehena in Edo North has done 2 terms. If he's going back, he will be doing his 3rd term. If APC wins, assuming APC wins at the national level, and any presiding office that is zoned to South, Ale Mehena stands the chance of getting it, because he will be one of the oldest. If PDP wins, it will be between Matthew Oride and Odia, because they will be the only 3rd-timers
in the House,
in the Senate by next year, if they are returned.
Okay, time maybe our friend again. We go to round up now, because we get so many things to be said. We go take off. Before I go there, I'm going to take our last words now, and I go ask you this question. They say, Percy, with all of these things where they say either analyze now, the person where they say you do well, like you talk, say the person they do it better and all that. No, if you say you say the person need another part on the back to make it go continue from where they say we stop, and the rest.
Epaye and Senator Orobide, we play one jingle for Honorable Samson Sage, Mr. Olemi, because after House of Assembly reps, he said he wants to go Senate. That jingle emanated from Orobide's campaign office, Mr. Olemi. That jingle came out from there, Mr. Olemi. If you want to do top 10, that jingle still there. People will remind you now.
Okay.
Because they plan for you. You plan for somebody, they go plan for you too now. Okay. But the truth is that you no need to be ranking to feel attract projects to your senatorial district. Are you getting it, sir? This issue of top 10, Chief Anene, our late leader, when the base say we go top 10, Chief Anene kill that dream. I say no top 10.
But since he be saying yes,
now, but since he be saying that chance
Make them
go.
Okay, because others don't go.
Yes,
okay, because it's on the basis of say on sentiments.
Okay.
No, I don't say.
Because the people you are talking of, they have held position.
No, if you look at performance.
Let me finish.
No, let me still tell you answer.
No, you don't. I don't.
If you look at performance,
Okay,
if you look at performance, my brother, maybe you not go there. Because if you look at performance, they make everybody come put their script for telly or make we see. The people when is there about carries, the people those are performance too clear.
Okay,
They make so many billionaires, so many landlords, so many roads as a profession like that. And then human capacity has been made of roads when these people don't tie. Water, water, people to the rent. That's what these people don't do.
NTGC, we know NTGC. The man has at least 2 projects. At least 2 projects in 75 of the 77 was.
Make me try another person. I know you don't know that.
Is this now you
make me try another person. Now you make one now. Let me try another person. Mamina, if you put the 2 of them for street, for the 2 of them. And if you put the 2 of them, you know what they're doing.
You know what they if no one make you say we talk this matter away because by the time everybody talk at the same time. Wait first now. If everybody talk at the same time, nobody talk anything. And we hear blessing here we go end down. So at next time we go feel continue for where we say we did because bless say we need to go drink some more water.
We know
and the way we say it be. We make a chat. But the stuff now. Wait now. Tosa make you wait now. The stuff now na PDP now they say una dey make me bring una two when I can't talk this matter. Make we see how it be say it go be. So we go wish una well. As it be, say they say make the trial open. It's make the trial open, make the trial open. Make the zona. Anyhow we say the order. Or make the rotator. Don't be zone. Make the rotator. So now we wait. But don't forget say yes. Say it gets a point in time where we like say we don't say yeah. But we see rotator. Now we take rotate. Call where we say we do so for presidency. Where we say all of us they carry the same load. All of us they carry the same loads together. Thank you so much, Oga. This is we say you come. And my brother Tosa. Thank you so much. We'll take one break now. I'm not going anywhere. Name my program Good Money from Benin and the Reach from Independent Television. Stay with us.